Well, there we go. That's a flame. That's some fire. That's some fire! Welcome to HVAC School for Dummies. My name is Bailey James, and on this channel we want to show you some of the best tools and equipments to use in the HVAC and refrigeration industry. We just want to show you the good and maybe the not so good products to use on job sites. Today we will be talking about Western Enterprise and their Easy Braze kit. You may know Western products from their nitrogen regulators, which will be coming out in a video in a couple weeks. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Today, we're just going to focus mainly on their Brazing Kit. The Brazing Kit is really simple, it's really durable, super nice. Let's just crack into what we got in the basket starting off. Pretty standard, comes with glasses, just for that safety eye protection. Moving on, you have the striker in there, which is really nice. It's all taped onto the back. We got the acetylene key that comes in there. So moving on to the handle. It's a shorter handle for you. It is pretty nice, really durable, nice American made. Super nice logoing, shows the Western right there. You got the color code between the oxygen and acetylene, and then actually right on the bottom you'll see it will be labeled or more engraved. It's not like painted on there. It says oxygen and gas. Also underneath the handles as well, just in case you had any wear and tear, discoloration. It is really easy to identify from the bottom to the top. Just when you're putting the hoses on, putting the tip on, just makes it a lot easier for you guys when you're going on there. Moving on, in our bucket still, we have the tips. Comes with a #1 tip, which is really nice. It's a standard tip, doesn't matter which ones you guys are using. Brand-wise, if this did happen to get damaged, you can pick up any other one from your local wholesaler, or if you have any laying around in the truck, or one of your guys has one. Also comes with the #2 tip. You can see it is a little bit larger, engraved with the part number as well. Same with the #1, really nice, standard thread pitch. All right, moving on to the hose. We got it wrapped around the front of the bucket. This is where it stays. This is a 12.5 foot hose. It does have the little springs on there so it doesn't kink there for you, which is really nice. You know, when this is sitting on the tanks and the regulators and going to the torch handle, we all know that we bend them in every other which way. So it does give the more longevity and durability within the hose, which is pretty nice. Moving on, we kind of kept these in the back. These would be the regulators. This first one right here will be the oxygen regulator. Color coded for you, nice gauge on the top with a little rubber piece around it as well, which is really nice. Just in case, you know, any wear and tear, dropping or bumping around in the truck, stuff like that. More longevity. It's got a good amount of weight to it, all American made. So we'll kind of set that to the side and move on to the acetylene. Color coded as well. Nice hand tighten screw on there to put it on the tanks. You have both your gauges to show what you have in the tank and what is flowing through into the handle as well, which is really, really nice. All hand tight, super easy. These are auto preset, both of them. So if you're on the job, you're gonna screw them in and just get going. It is really, really nice. Moving on to the last part here and the biggest, this is the entire holder. The hose will be wrapped around here, but you got a nice bucket in the front. That's where you can put your, your torches, your tips, your handle, your striker, everything else, which is really, really nice. On the bottom here, we do have like these little rubber feet, which are pretty cool. So if you're on like a rooftop where you end up like dragging the, like pulling too hard on the hose, it will make it a little more like stuck in place. So you're not knocking the whole setup over, the rig's on the ground, the tanks are open, like that's a nightmare. We don't want that to happen. So it is pretty nice. On the back here, I do notice that you got a nice little spot for the tanks to slip in. You slide both of them in there, hand tighten them up, which is really nice. It's got these little screws hand tighten in there, which is really, really cool. Also, we have the holder right here. So once you have the tip on and you're done with your Braze, you can actually just set it in there, it'll cool it down, and it just kind of sits in there really, really nice. And this last spot here on the side is where the brazing rods will go. So that's just a storage compartment. Makes it really easy. I believe most of them have like an opening down here on the bottom. This one does not. We've seen a couple other brands that we've kind of looked at and used and got some reviews, and they got an opening on the bottom. The rods can kind of slide out, which is kind of bad, but this is pretty nice. Alrighty guys, let's get this bad boy all set up and fire it up. Here we go. Spence, I'm gonna teach you. This is oxygen, okay? You rarely need it for anything in life. Come on, dudes. Get in there, dudes. Come on, my guys. You dancing back there? Legit cannot get this on. Alrighty. Let's fire her up. Alrighty, guys. So this kit, like all set up with the tanks in, everything all on there. It does weigh around 40 pounds. which I feel like is pretty standard for everything after everything's said and done. So open the acetylene. We got the gauge going right here for you. It's all preset, which is super, super easy. Just makes it a heck of a lot easier for everything else. We'll open up the oxygen as well here. Get everything going. Throw the key back in. Now we're gonna make fire. Here we go. All right. So kind of crank everything open. You can hear the gases start to flow. And well, there we go. That's a flame. That's some fire. That's some fire. Let me pick that up. So we do have the 2 flames going on. A little bit longer. We're gonna kind of bring it in. That's a nice flame. That's some good stuff. This thing's pretty nice. Super easy to set up. Honestly, I really, really recommend this kit for anyone. It's very, very easy to use, easy to assemble, all hand tighten. All I did is I used this one little wrench right here just to get everything all tightened down, hose wise, and then onto the handle itself. All right guys, so that is it on the review on the Western Easy Braze kit. Just a heads up, this is our first video going up on our channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, give us a comment down below, tell us what brazing kits you guys are using, if you're using this one or not. If you want us to review a different one, definitely let us know as well, and we can check that out, maybe do a comparison side by side. But also throw in the comments what other stuff you want us to review. If it's equipment, a tool, chemical, you name it, throw it down there. We will definitely review it and give you our honest opinion and what the benefits and pros and cons are using it. But yeah, that's it guys. Take care. Bye-bye.